back here. Oh,
G
the
got a
courier though, but G
There
is
you go.
probably going to pay for this with his life because the rest of the team is indeed here. And they're hot on pursuit. You cannot escape GPK. Baron Sap buys you a little bit more time, but one little boop, and it's actually Kingslayer.
Swinging toward this ancient site to get some vision.
Mellojul again, safe as a predator, and is just glimpsing right back here where Kingslayer is. They're going to teleport out, but they have means of just canceling it out, and it's a nice Vanguard. It's nice and shiny, but it's not going to do you any good.
Plan from
Look
VP
at
as
the
usual.
pincering. Look at the way they're sweeping here. G immediately throwing out the Nightmare. The arrow does connect, but Chu jumping in, and again, Nefrit is here. They're going to try to fight. They'll be able to go get a kill over onto Kingslayer. That is the Stone Gaze that they just used, though, and now it's going to be on cooldown.
They had to bring all 5 heroes to at least get some type of kill to relieve this pressure. Kid's on top of him already, and he's doomed.
Yep, that is going to be a dead effort. There's absolutely no mana left. They've got the Stomp. They even go and use the Static Storm on top of that, and just like that, Schachlo can't do anything. He's just going to watch his Deuce die. He's going to try to juke around here. He's got the Moonlight Shadow. They do have the Sentry, but he's a little bit outside of it.
But the Moonlight's ending.
Oh, the Moonlight is ending, and so is Schachlo's life. Couple more hits. The body blocks here coming out from DM. They does make him work for it a little bit, but he will eventually fall to DM. Pressured. Like normally your mid laner is the one who's creating tempo. It's GPK. Give Mellojul. He's trying to do anything he can here. Cold Snap coming into play. Get a couple of these impetus off it. You're gonna be able to go and drop the EMP. The Stomp here from DM. He wants to be a part of this action. It's a whole family get together here on the side of VP as they take out X. Mind. So Chu unfortunately walking right into save, riding right into GPK. Kingslayer's gonna get in on this action. They've got the glimpse right back over here into the loving arms of GPK, who will use the tornado and just obliterate him.
Yeah, Chu's actually got a mech at a very good timing for the Miranda this game, but it doesn't matter. Even if it's going to be this good timing, it doesn't contribute much into what the fights are looking like when VP's just running at them. They can't make moves. Can't make any moves. G just has to now fully sit behind Nefrit, and I feel like we're going to get to that point soon where almost all of them just have to sit behind.
Oh dear.
These Medusas.
Stomp, the call, and everything in the kitchen sink over on poor Mellojul, and they're going to be able to go and catch up G as well. So they get a nice stomp off. Let's try to go and purge it off, but it is just sort of delaying the inevitable.
Nefrit?
Over here on the side. Nefrit, he doesn't have any mana left. The glimpse back. They have the Moonlight Shadow, but it doesn't matter. He's taking a bath in the middle of the storm.
I wouldn't be surprised if they call this one soon, I'll be honest. Even though they have this Medusa.
The heroes that are supposed to be tempo, and then there's no breathing room for the heroes to grow. And look at this. Kingslayer says, yeah, I'll just hold him into place over here. I'll let GPK show up. And over on the back lines, Doom getting a nice stomp off. Schachlo just getting chased down here by DM. Mellojul trying to run away, but they have that Spirit Vessel already online. Not quite enough damage, though, to quite take him down just yet. That's Navi wrong forever like that. Go into Nervy, Narvi. That's Navi, guys. I got it now. I got it. I practiced.
Chu?
Kingslayer sees himself a Chu. Does have the Guardian Greaves, though. Loses all 3 of those little hops, but... well,
oh, he's under a ward!
The glimpse right back again! Right into the Static Storm. Oh, GPK would love to add another kill here, although DM is going to just follow up and still going to go to GPK.
So they at least have that one item, and they do have that shard, as we mentioned on the Legion from earlier.
Okay, this
and they catch
DM. Immediately the call, trying to get just enough damage. Glimpse back though, and they do go in for the duel. They'll finally be able to get some duel damage online here for Schachlo, but look at this. The rest of the team, they're here. They're going to follow up. The call comes out, but Nightfall doesn't even care because he's got that Manta. And again, they'll be able to go use the Legion command to press the attack down. Schachlo revealing himself on the wave. Nightfall. Okay, Nightmare gets tossed out here by G. Cold Snap, though, slowing him down, followed up with that Tornado. Mellojul jumping onto the back lines, but he's going to get caught in the Static Storm with the Disarm, and there's just too much damage. Now they're able to go and keep him alive thanks to that press the attack. Chu running now for his life. Nightfall looking to see who hits he can go and grab. Got a Sunstrike coming in hot, and that's a dead Chu.
He actually completely whiffed on one of the few calls he's actually been able to try to set up, and don't think it would have mattered anyway, as Schachlo.
Oh dear, you are just too far out of position, my friend. Silenced up, there's not going to be any save for you this time around.
Shredded.
It's over on the bottom lane. Nefrit just getting blown up here, and now Mellojul, oh, he's so slow with the Ice Wall. He has no Legion Commander to help him just purge it off, and they have the glimpse right back again into the arms of Nightfall. That is a dead axe.
By that record, 6 games without dying.
DM just jumping onto the back lines. They're just gonna tidily clean up G and focus down the tower.
And the Raxon, I think this is gonna be a GG at any moment now from the side of Extremum. VP looking as good as ever. No mercy this time either.
BV has that War Stomp as well. You're just locked down. And Schachlo really kind of the Mellojul.
They can't do anything. Nightfall is just like, okay, come at me. I still got 50 seconds on Aegis, and you probably can't even bring me down the once.
Yeah, look at that.
They're scared of him. They're terrified.
Mellojul timidly going up, poking him. Immediately, the follow-up. Go and use the press the attack, but he is stuck in the cage here. As the follow-up, they've got the Sunstrike. GPK coming in hot again. And they just don't know what to do here. They throw out another arrow.
They don't have a creep wave. They're just continuing to hit it. The catapult in mid isn't actually with them. There's more items being delivered. VP GPK now also has his Aghanim, so we've got Cataclysm online at this point already.
I just love how timidly they approach Nightfall here. Okay, another arrow will land.
They can't do anything to him. Aegis is going to be going down soon. Are they going to try to time it?
5, 4.
They don't even try. Full heal.
And then he's going to have his borrow time back up again, too. I don't know. All right. I'll take a little nap. He's been working really hard, you know. G just wanted to make sure that he could rest for a moment. They just can't seem to land the combo either.
No, they just woke him up. I think Save enchanted a creep and attacked him to wake him up from the Bane sleep.
Like, other than hoping maybe they get a quick pick off on Disruptor?
It's hoping that VP makes a mistake and just split up somehow.
Kingslayer?
But
okay, all right. We talked about the Disruptor, but the immediate follow-up here from GPK will keep him alive a little bit longer. Drops all of his spells. He's going in place with the Doom. Not going to be able to quite get it off fast enough. So they're going to chase after Mellojul here. And over on the back lines, though, they get the stomp off. They're going to just hold you into place. Arrow does get tossed out, but Safe deciding over it. And Nefrit does fall. Over on the other lines, a chase down over here onto G. And there's a nice call here, but he's just going to die, I believe, during this. Does manage to take down Save, though. The hunt is on.
GG.
Schachlo, the G's get dropped. It is just too hard of a game for Extremum. They put up a good fight, Fogged, but there's nothing that they could do at this point.
Did they put up a good fight, Fogged? I don't think they could have done anything. I think VP just... The draft, I think, honestly fell apart.
This is like the best Diffusal Slark game ever. Like, literally ever.
Okay, anything else?
No.
There's only Slark.
Literally nothing.
It's all Slark from here, boys.
Dude,
well,
I'm disappointed. How do you just pick how do you pick Void into Wraith King Dazzle? I mean, they're gonna win anyway, but why'd you pick Void into Wraith King Dazzle?
The real question here is GPK is on a hero that can't play on the back lines. He's gonna have to initiate. So of course, the memes and the fact that he has got the record tied now of no deaths.
Bring the line to the mid, or the Disruptor to the mid lane. Let's start making rotations.
Oh,
and this
boy.
is before he's 6 on Wraith King, just before he hits it, actually.
They're not done yet, too. They want G. They want this blood. The kinetic field is just a little bit too slow, but there's so many heroes chasing after this Lena LSA. Nope, sidestep here from GPK. Save is here, and they're gonna let GPK just finish up the kill. He doesn't have Radiance or anything like that. Over in the mid lane, though, they're trying to cancel it. They're trying to ruin GPK. Can they get the kill?
Got him.
They finally do. So Extremum will be able to add that to their resume. But Mellojul, he's super fast. He's gonna be able to clean up on Save as well. So the G, got nothing to fear.
Schachlo is TPing in, though.
He can TP in. Two got a kill on Kingslayer, but they'll go immediately. They're mad that they got that kill, so G is going to immediately die for his sins thanks to the RP. The Hex comes out over into Schachlo. They're going to try to take some of that mana, and it does look like VP are back. Well, immediately Schachlo. Nice air spike forward, immediately getting
Nightfall's killing himself.
Look at the damage, though, coming off from the center of the Metallic. He almost actually does.
He's dead.
He dies over on the side because G with the Dragon Slave. Oh my goodness. There it is. There's last of the glimpse. Back though, Laguna Blade will still make sure that they clean up, and Save also will die.
The disrespect by VP trying to go for this. He saw the...
And now for VP, they want to protect this tower. Immediately jump in forward. Skewer RP comes out, and there's going to be the follow-up here by Nightfall. He's going to back off. They'll just let them take a bath in the middle of all of this. And the Laguna Blade comes out over onto GPK. He's going to fall a second time.
Mellojul finds a second.
He's going in deep. He wants this Disruptor. And by God, he's going to get it.
Great smoke, great invasion play. Again, VP jumping in, but you can see they were quite reluctant to fully commit. They're like, oh God, we actually don't really have apps.
The positioning's so good. GPK, though, leaping into the middle. He's not able to get the kill over on G because they do have the heals. They'll follow up with the Laguna Blade. G getting chased down over on the back line. Stomp over here on the side, though, with the LSA. There it is. There's the Chronosphere. And Nightfall, he's trying. He's got some of this damage. He'll be able to take down GPK. And they'll get the Aegis, but Mellojul's coming right back up against Schachlo over here on the back lines. Mellojul is alive and kicking. As the chase is on over here, I'd say they'll be able to find that kill. Stomp forward again, coming out from Schachlo. The Stampede, because they want to just chase after him, and they do have the lasso. They've got the BKB. Another stun. RP is going to come out. They'll be able to buy a little bit more time. Nightfall turning right back around again. We'll get the kill over onto Mellojul, and they should be able to take down Nefrit. He's toggling his strike. That is going to be the reincarnation. He's coming right back up again. They have the spike. They've got the back, everything, and they burst down the Wraith King underneath their tower.
They've got to be a little careful how they overextend. VP does cost them 2 buybacks to get these 2 return kills, but...
Okay, the jump forward from Schachlo. Not going to be able to do it quite fast enough. They go and they get the glimpse back. They'll follow up with the RP. There's the Chronosphere as well. And they drop the Static Stone on top of everything else. And they're just trying to beat down over onto Mellojul, but they don't quite have it. DM, he's also ticking down. He's stuck over on the top of the spot.
Oh, Nightfall.
No. Followed up with the Laguna Blade. Can Nightfall walk away? Yes, he's got the time walk here. GPK tossed back up into the air, trying to just burst down Mellojul. He'll be able to find it, but now he needs help. He needs so much help here from his team. And Safe does come into clutch here with that blink. They push it out. They have the finger. They will be able to take him down first time, but now GPK, he's gotten out of here as Schachlo gets a nice stomp. They're going to try to follow up. They'll get the kill on Save. They'll get the kill over onto Kingslayer. Nightfall leading the charge. Immediately, GPK has found himself a Lina. Should be able to burst her down at the very least. And there's going to be the fight over on the backside. The skewer forward here. Schachlo and Nefrit, though, they're so tanky.
There's no reincarnate still.
But they'll be able to go. They hold them onto that cage. Getting the kinetic off. They'll go for the RP as well. They want to just burst him down. They do get the shallow grave off, though. Over on the back lines, Mellojul having his own fight as Nefrit is running for his life. GPK will fall. Nefrit somehow still alive during all of this. And that's the problem. Where's the damage? Where's your damage? Jump forward again here, coming out from Schachlo. And he might have gone perhaps a little bit too far. He is caught in the cage over here. The Dazzler, though, presenting himself over to Nightfall. Does have the shallow grave. They'll be able to take down Kingslayer. Nightfall chasing after Schachlo now realizes that he's probably not going to be able to go and get Shu, but they end up losing DM during all of this, and now it is just Nightfall left here. Look, they're going to have to buy back. They don't want to lose Nightfall here. Immediately, though, with the skewer, push back over underneath the tower. Can they take down Nefrit in time? Yes, they can, but the reincarnation, it's back up. They have to do a lot more here as he is caught over on the side. They have the Hex. The follow-up is here. They should be able to finally take down Nefrit.
And Kingslayer's looking for the +1. KB, they're feeling very strong. They're actually jumping at Nefrit.
Yeah, follow-up here from DM. They just gonna push him right outside of the pit, but they do get the lasso off over on the backhand line. They're the jump forward here coming out from Schachlo. It's GPK chasing down Nefrit. They do manage to pop him the first time. Over on the back lines, though. Nightfall just wailing away over here. He's just gonna try to take down both of these supports again. He's already got G. He's got G as well. There's going to be the buyback now coming out from G. Schachlo left alone here is very tanky. GPK, though, can they... Oh, no, Nefrit. He's already just teleported out, but they might have just given up this Roche now. Schachlo getting slow. The hit back here from DM. He is very, very tanky, but blinks away. Nefrit taking the long way back.
Oh, that's so perfect from Nightfall. Confidently jumps into the pretty risky position, but just jumps in and gets it to supports. And we're seeing this build. It's working. He's so tanky, the status resist, they can't bring him down, even if they get the initial jump. 35 seconds for the side of Extremum.
Gonna go back in again.
Look at Nightfall just walks in.
Yeah, he just walks in. He's got people behind him because they've got the RP over here on DM. The leap into the back line. Just get rid of Shu. He's not going to be available. Laguna Blade does come out. They'll table to take down DM. They get off that Laguna Blade finger rather over onto the side. Another LSA coming out as they're just trying to push them away. Save might need a little bit of help, but GPK jumping onto the back lines. He wants to try to burst them down. Save will fall. Nightfall, man fighting here with Nefrit. He's got the reincarnation back up again, though. He's going to have to take him down a second time as the line did buy back. GPK is on his way. But look at the positioning coming out now from Schachlo. They have the BKB online here for GPK. They're trying to follow up. BKB coming out now from Nefrit and the Lotus Orb. They're trying to protect him as much as possible. They know that he can't go down here as they go all in, and they still, Extremum, not able to get the Roche, but at the same time, they protect the Wraith King. Avalanche with the toss, whatever he needs to do to protect Nightfall here. Lotus Orb coming in, just sidestepping outside the pit. No big deal. Nice Earth Spike. GPK jumping on the back. He gets rid of Mellojul almost immediately. He's not going to be able to be a part of this fight, although they do buy back. Laguna being used over onto GPK. The drag, though, the slow over on the back end lines. Can they take down this Wraith King? Yes, it's going to go down again. First time Kingslayer taking so much damage here from Lina. Nightfall, though, looking for the opening. He wants Nefrit. He wants his blood. They want to just erase him from this game so he cannot keep coming in. And they go. They get the lasso off. They'll hold him in place a little bit longer. They've got the BKB. They do manage to finally take down Nightfall. GPK now running for his life. They buy back, though, again over on the faceless point. GPK trying to break some ankles here. Toss up into the air, but they have so much damage they'll be able to go, and they take him out. More buybacks coming out. They don't want to lose this Roche. They're mad on the side of VP. They want to get in there.
They're buying back on all three of them. They know how important.
Everybody in this fight.
They know it's just the most important thing for them. If they lose this Roche, it's going to be such a tough positioning for them in these next 5 minutes or so. They have Chrono available too from Nightfall. So he's just jumping back in.
Comes back in, gets off a nice bash immediately. And there's the stomp, though. The RP coming out here from DM. We'll catch on too, but they need to get onto those back lines. There's the Chrono again. They should be able to go and just blow Dazzle. They get rid of a beautiful air
stuns.
spike coming out from Save. They'll be able to take down Nefrit. It's a triple kill, and they're looking to make it a quad if they can. The Hex, the slow, everything just being dumped out. Even that
Oh my
flame
God.
break cannot save him.
Now, you know, it's a very tough cookie to crack. It's
Oh
G.
dear, G. Yeah, they drop the sentry here, and they're just gonna get rid of the Lina. And get rid of a ward, too. Value.
And Extremum now finally starting to fall into the VP trap times.
Look at the way they're hiding in the tree line, though. Immediately, the follow-up, the jump, and they just do so much damage. A cleave coming out here.
Chrono.
And they get the Chronosphere over
It's on
the
Mello.
red lights. They've got Mellojul, and they should be able to just burst him down. They have to figure, oh, good save, though, coming out from Chu with the shallow. Great, buys just a little bit more time. The BKB, though, coming out here from Nefrit. He's pushed right into the status zone. Mellojul will fall. And their follow-up here from Schachlo as DM does get taken down, but GPK, he's going to have to turn right back around. Does manage to get the reincarnation. Nightfall chasing on the back. He wants to get rid of G. He's going to have to turn right back around again, put the damage out over here onto Nefrit. Toss up into the air here, and that's a good LSA, buys just a bit more time, but G most likely going to fall. Nefrit, he's trying, he can't get over there fast enough, as they'll take down Nefrit, they'll take down G. Rock'em sock'em indeed.
And that may be it. Again, they find Mellojul before he's able to get a single spell off. This Void, Nightfall, so good with his chronos every single time this game. VP somehow at such a disadvantage, they bring it back, and I mean, they pretty much just won the game. I think they can just go for tier 4s. There's no Wraith King, there's no nothing. That just is it.
It's a study in just being patient. Yeah, the G's get dropped, but
Wow.
a study in patience, for sure. The way that they played this game, the way Schachlo, he's not quite ready to give up just yet, but you know.
This was just a display of how good VP really is, honestly. Like, at such a big disadvantage.